Good morning, folks. My name is Curtis Chandler. I'm president here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend. The Dow closed higher on Friday of last week and higher 3.16 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed lower on Friday of last week and lower 156.18 points week over week. NASDAQ closed lower on Friday of last week and lower 893.08 points week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded higher and are expected to open up 165 points from Friday's close. Oil prices settled higher on Friday of last week, but lower week over week. WTI traded up 41 cents per barrel on Friday of last week to close at $83.14 per barrel, down $2.52 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories increased by 2.7 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude inventories are 1% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories decreased by 1.2 million barrels week over week and are 4% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories decreased by 2.8 million barrels a week over week and are 7% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 4 million barrels week over week and are 16% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 83 cents per gallon on Friday of last week, no change per gallon week over week, and no change per gallon year over year. WTI is poised to open down 31 cents per barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were up by 1.76% in week 16 compared to the same week last year. 6 of AAR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year increases. The most significant decrease came from coal, which was down 25.75%. The most significant increase came from intermodal, which was up 10.36%. North American rig count was down by 12 rigs week over week. U.S. rig count was up by 2 rigs week over week, but down by 134 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 619 active rigs. Canada's rig count was down by 14 rigs week over week, but up by 22 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 127 active rigs. Overall, year over year, we're down 112 rigs collectively. Folks, we are watching a few things out there for you. We are watching the Biden administration. Tough to fix stupid, folks, when it comes to energy policy. Because it worked so well last time, the Biden administration seems to be considering releasing more crude oil from our already depleted oil reservoirs to keep a lid on gasoline prices during this summer's driving season ahead of November election, claiming they will do whatever they can do to curb gas prices. Wow. If the Biden administration is doing whatever it can do to curb gasoline prices, why did they on the same day, Tuesday of last week, ban oil and gas drilling on 13.3 million acres in the National Petroleum Reserve on Alaska's North Slope? Please see PFL's Rail Report for further details on this one. We are watching Canada's potential rail strike. Farmers in Canada are concerned. Members of the Teamster Canada Rail Conference are in the middle of a strike vote. The vote comes after 3 collective agreements covering CN and CP engineers and conductors, as well as rail traffic controllers, which expired December 31st. The TCRC electronic strike vote began April 9th and will wrap up May 1st. The earliest a strike or lockout can legally occur is on May 22nd. PFL has your back on this one and has been working with a number of shippers to provide backup railcar storage, particularly for customers heading back to Canada after exporting product into the United States. Please call PFL for further details on that one. Please read PFL's Rail Report today for further details as it relates to today's podcast. In addition, we also highlight the latest refinery runs. Petroleum rail cars are down week over week for the 7th week in a row. See the details in today's report. In addition, see the latest import and export numbers for all petroleum-related products. We, of course, have quite a few detailed graphs and charts for your viewing pleasure. Also, in every weekly report is the latest and greatest on what cars are available for sale, lease, or sublease. Please call PFL today for all your railcar needs, including storage, leasing, subleasing, cleaning, flaring, scrapping, nitrogen generation services, and transloading services. David Cohen and myself attended last week's tank car committee meeting in Salt Lake City. Please give us a call for the latest and greatest. Last but not least, we hope everyone has a great week out there, and thanks for listening to today's podcast, and please read and pass on PFL's Rail Report. Thank you.